Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another Good Morning Grief Devotion. Hold, please. There we go. It's Shabbat. Pastor Corey Allen Sr. We're so happy and excited to be here with you on today to lead you in a very special way in today's Good Morning Grief Devotion. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. This is a special Thanksgiving edition grief devotion. I'm excited to be able to bring it to you on today. This is the daily grief devotion that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief, my brothers and sisters, it is the natural, normal, and necessary response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expressions of feelings and emotions. That grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how you reveal it on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore it. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up, but we let it out. And that's why we shout good morning, because mourning is a good thing. And I'm so glad that you are here with us on today as we lead you in a very special way in today's Good Morning Grief Devotion. Make sure you like, share, tag somebody in this post. If it's a blessing to you, the lesson will be a blessing to them. Very sensitive to the nature of today. This may be your first Thanksgiving without your loved one. And this, as well as Christmas, which is coming up, is probably the two holidays that might hit the hardest because it's about family, this, that, and the other. So this is a reminder of the loss, the change, the transition that you're experiencing in your life. And I want to offer you some words of encouragement on today. Today is day 333. This message is for you or for me. We're going to talk about grateful through the tears. Grateful through the tears. We are grateful through the tears. It's Thanksgiving. It's the day of giving thanks. It's the day of gratitude. How can I give gratitude when I got an attitude, right? How can I give gratitude when I got an attitude because of the loss, the change, and the transition that I'm navigating through? Y'all, let's talk about it. Thanksgiving is a time to count our blessings, but for those walking through grief, it can also be a season that amplifies our losses. This is a day to count our blessings, but when you're walking through grief, it amplifies the loss, right? It amplifies. When you think of amplifier, it just makes it louder, right? And on today, yes, it's the day to count our blessings. But for us, as we navigate through this loss, change, and transition, our loss is amplified. It's on the loudspeaker. It's super duper loud today. Yeah, it was, we could hear it yesterday, but it's super duper loud today, right? It's like it's screaming. The empty chair at the table, the traditions that feel incomplete, the ache of longing for someone who was no longer here can overshadow the joy of the holiday. And it overshadows the joy of the holiday. Why? Because the loss is amplified, right? So what do? What happens? Yet, even in grief, gratitude is possible and powerful. I want you to know that even in grief, y'all, gratitude is possible and gratitude is powerful. Gratitude, an attitude of gratitude, even in grief, understand is possible and is powerful. Psalm 34:18 reminds us that God is close to the brokenhearted. His presence, comfort, and strength are blessings we can lean on, even as we mourn. Ooh, I love it. His presence, his comfort, and his strength are blessings that we can lean on even as we mourn. That God is close to us in our seasons of being brokenhearted. That he is close to us as we navigate through the loss, the change, the transition that we are going through. And in times of our weakness, understand that his presence, his comfort, and his strength, those are the things that we can lean on today. His presence, his comfort, and his strength. His presence, he's close to the brokenhearted. He saves those, that's presence. He saves those who are crushed in spirit. That's comfort, right? His powers is evident in our season of suffering, that his strength is made perfect in our weakness, right? And so we can lean on that. We can depend on that as we mourn. Thanksgiving and grief isn't about ignoring our pain. but it's about finding glimpses of God's goodness in the midst of it. This is not about ignoring your pain. When we start talking about an attitude of gratitude, we're not saying ignore your pain. Yep, forget the pain stuff. Just be thankful for something. Just be No, it's not about ignoring the pain, but it's about finding glimpses of God's goodness in the midst of it, right? Because there's glimpses of God's goodness. There are glimpses of God's goodness even in the midst of our pain. There are glimpses of God's goodness even in the midst of what we're going through, even in the midst of what we're dealing with, even in the midst of what we're experiencing. There are glimpses of God's goodness, right? Check this out. You don't have to choose between grief and gratitude. They can coexist. This is what I love about it. It's not either or, it's both and. That they can coexist together. We don't have to choose between today are we going to grieve or am I going to have an attitude of gratitude? It's not either or, it's both and. There's going to be moments of great grief. It's going to be moments perhaps of gratitude, moments of grieving over the loved one that has transitioned, moments of being grateful for the family that remains, moments grieving on the child that you lost, moments of gratitude for the child, the child or the children you have left, moments of grieving, tears and for the loss, and then there's going to be times of laughter, right? Also, y'all, it's not either or, it's both and I want you to understand this dynamic as you navigate through this day. It's not I got to choose a side. No, it's both. They coexist together, right? They coexist together. I can have grief and I can have gratitude. GG. I can have grief and gratitude. I can have both. I can have both on today. Grief honors the love you shared, and gratitude honors the God who walks with you through it. I love that, y'all. Grief honors the love that we shared. Gratitude honors the God who walks with us through it. This Thanksgiving, allow yourself to feel the pain, but also see the blessings. Allow yourself to feel the pain. I want to feel the pain. Yeah, yeah. You get to feel the pain, right? But you also get to see the blessings. That God's comfort is a gift. His love is a constant, and his presence is your peace. God's comfort is a gift. His love is a constant, and his presence is your peace. Here's the final thought, y'all. Even through the tears, there is still grace to be found. Even through the tears, there is still grace to be found. Today, my brothers and sisters, is day 333. This message is for you and for me. Grateful through the tears. We are grateful through the tears. I'm grateful through the tears. I'm praying for y'all on today. I'm praying for y'all on today. I know this is a constant reminder, whether it's your first Thanksgiving, your fifth Thanksgiving, or your 25th Thanksgiving without the loved one here. It can be a constant reminder, right? But we can both hold on to both grief and gratitude as we navigate through this season. I'm praying for y'all. I pray y'all survive today. And I appreciate y'all. Love y'all with the love of the Lord. I will see y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Love y'all with the love of the Lord.